Hey everybody, Mr. Mack here. Today we're going to look at 2.3 models and applications. This is part one of a two-part series. And given a real-world problem, we want to identify the known quantities, assign a variable to represent the unknown quantity. If there's more than one unknown, find a way to write the second one in terms of the first. Write an equation and solve it and express the solution in terms of a sentence. So example one, find a linear equation to solve the following quantities. One number exceeds a number by 17 and their sum is 31. So we want to find two numbers. And let's say x is the first number and y is the second number. And we know that one number exceeds another number by 17. So let's write this as an equation. Let's say y is x plus 17. And then we know that the two numbers' sum is 31, so we can say x plus y equals 31. Now, we have two equations and two unknowns. We would like to have one equation with one unknown. So let's take this second equation here, x plus y equals 31, but instead of saying y here, let's substitute the x plus 17 into that quantity. So now we have one unknown, which is x, and one equation. And now we're going to solve for x. I'm going to add like terms, subtract 17 to both sides, and then divide by 2. So my x number is 7. Okay, so we simplified and solved for x. Now we're going to substitute that x value into our y equals x plus 17, so we can find our second number, y. 7 plus 17 is 24, and 24 plus 7 is 31. So the two numbers are 24 and 7. Example 2, set up a linear equation to solve real-world applications. So we have two cell phone companies. Company A has a service fee of $34 plus $0.05 per minute talking time. Company B has a service fee of $40 plus 0.04 minutes of talking time. So let's write in a linear equation that models both the cost of A and the cost of B. And we'll set x equal to be the minutes that we are talking. So we have cost A is going to be 0.05 times x, the number of minutes, plus the flat rate of 34. And the cost of B is 0.04x plus 40. Now that I've set up my models, I can find the costs at any number of minutes used. So for part B, we're going to try 1,160 minutes. Just going to substitute that for x in both equations. And I'm going to use my calculator here and get the cost for plan A and plan B at 1,160 minutes. So I get $92 for A and $86.4 for B. So company B is the better plan because it is cheaper. So this works at this specific amount of minutes used. So let's try a different amount of minutes and see if company B is still better, or maybe A is better. So let's try 420 minutes for part C. We'll plug it in just like we did before for x. For both A and B plans, we'll substitute these values into our equations and put it in our calculator, and plan A ends up being $55 and plan B is $56.8. Okay, so plan A is a little bit cheaper when we have 420 minutes used. So what is the amount of minutes used where the costs end up being the same, or the plans end up costing the same? So that's the last part we want to do here. So we want to set them equal. When cost A is equal to cost B, what will X be? So we're just going to substitute our equations here. 0.05x plus 34 equals 0.04x plus 40. And now we're going to just solve for x. So I'm going to get my x's together on one side. Isolate x. Six divided by 0.01 is 600 minutes. Okay, so 600 is the break-even point where the plans cost the same. So let's take a look at if we were to graph these two lines. I've got the red and the green one here. Where the lines intersect here would be the solution to the system, and that ends up being at 600 minutes. We'll do more graphing later. Let's take a look at one more example. Example 3, we have a distance problem here where Andrew drives to work. It takes him 30 minutes in the morning. It takes him 10 minutes longer to get back. He averages 10 miles an hour less in the morning. How far does Andrew drive to work? Okay, so driving to work and driving to home is the same distance. We know that distance equals rate times time. We can remember this as dirt. And so d is the distance, r is the rate, it's another word for speed, and t is time. So I've got d is going to be miles, rates in miles per hour, and time is in hours. So I've got a chart here. I can fill it in. I've got to work and to home. The distances are both the same. I'm just going to call it d. My rate going to work, I'm going to call r. And my rate coming home is slower, so it's going to be r minus 10, because I'm going to go 10 miles an hour slower. And the time to work is 30 minutes, and if it takes 10 minutes longer to go home, that's got to be 40 minutes. Okay. So I've got my chart set up here, and I know that distance to work equals rate times time, and the distance home is going to be rate minus 10 times time. Okay, so we need to convert our time here, which is in minutes, into hours. So we know 30 minutes equals 1/2 hour. 40 minutes, now if we can multiply this times a unit conversion, so we know that in 1 hour there are 60 minutes. So if we do that, we get 40 minutes times 1 hour over 60 minutes. The minutes cancel, and that gives us 40 over 60, which simplifies to 4/6, which simplifies to 2/3. Okay, so now I've got my time in hours. I have my equations now set up. D work equals r times 1/2, and d home equals r minus 10 times 2/3. All I need to do now is set the two equations equal, because the distances are the same. So I've got r times 1/2 equals r minus 10 times 2/3. Now, I don't like these fractions, so how about we multiply both sides by the LCD here. So 2 and 3 both go into 6. That's the LCD. So let's multiply both sides by 6. 6 times a half is 3, R. And then 2/3 times 6 is 4. Now let's distribute the 4 into R minus 10. And let's just isolate R. And we're going to get 40, which would be 40 miles per hour. That's a rate or speed. So we have been asked to find the distance. How far does Andrew drive to work? So let's take the D equals RT equation again. And we know that R is 40 miles per hour, and we know the time it takes is a half hour that we got earlier. So we're just going to substitute it in. Distance equals 40 miles per hour times 1/2 hour. The hour units will cancel, and half of 40 is 20. "20 miles is how far Andrew drives to work." So let's write this as a sentence to finish the word problem. We always want to write our final solution as a sentence, and then we're done. So that's it for this video. I'll do part 2 and another one. Thanks, guys.